Welcome to Shiny New Clients, the marketing podcast that helps you attract shiny new clients to your business. We'll talk about social media, what makes people buy, how to go viral, and marketing psychology, all in 20 minutes or less. Whether you're a coach, a stylist, or a wedding planner, if you've got a service-based business to sell, this is the show you need to fill your calendar. I'm Jenna Warriner, your new marketing coach, and this is Shiny New Clients. Sometimes when I listen to podcasts and I listen to fancy business owners and entrepreneurs who are where I want to be, and their advice is not super strategic and actionable, I can get frustrated. Actually, here's an example. I read the book The Alchemist many years ago, and when I finished it, I threw it across the room because it didn't give me any answers. That's like a really famous book, and it's not supposed to give you answers. It's supposed to give you awareness. It's supposed to give you mindset shifts. It's not supposed to just lay out the answers for you. I mean, I was probably younger and angstier, but still. Please don't throw me across the room because in this episode, we're going to keep it short and sweet. And I'm not going to give you something that's super actionable, but I want to tell you that this is the change one of my clients told me that she made that increased her reach by 1,000%. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jenna. I'm a social media manager. I teach service-based business owners how to get clients directly from Instagram, directly from the content that you post. And there's two sides of my business. I have an agency where we create all our clients' content for them. And then I also have a program for service-based business owners who don't want to outsource their social media. You want to do it yourself. You want to know how to actually get clients from the content that you post. You want to be able to do it in 15 minutes a day, speed up the process, make beautiful graphics and film reels with confidence and all of that. One of my program members from Magic Marketing Machine, she always will send me screen caps of her wins. So she'll send me a screenshot of her phone showing that she had 1,000% increase in reach or a whole bunch of saves on a video or things like that. And I always celebrate them with her. And that's fun. I'm down if you want to ever send me stuff like that. And she had 1,000% increase in reach. And I did my normal thing of asking her, how did you achieve this? I always ask members when they have a big win like that, what changed? What did you do differently? And she didn't say, I used a trending audio and put hashtags on my post and kept my reel under 7 seconds. Hacks, all these tips and hacks. You can do those things. Sure, those are great. But that's not what she said. What she said was she took my advice to stop posting what she wanted to post, what she wanted to say, and start posting what her clients want to hear. I know it's your platform. It's your face, it's your words going up on your account. And I'm not saying don't say things you don't want to say. What I'm saying is you will benefit by deeply tuning in to the topics your clients want to talk about and to meeting them where they're at. It's kind of like one of the rules in marketing and sales is you sell people what they want and give them what they need, and not in an evil way. If you know me, you know I'm all about the feminine side of marketing. I'm not about manipulation, but you sell someone what they want because that's where they're at. That's what they think they need right now. And then you give them what you, the expert, know they actually need to get the desired result. Here's an example. On my social media, if you think about who's going to see a reel of mine, they're a total stranger. It's a cold audience. They don't know who I am, but they're probably a small business owner, and that's who the algorithm's showing my content to. They probably want tips on how to get more engagement. They probably want tips on how to research hashtags. So that's what my cold content is going to be about. That's what my reels are going to be about. But I know in order for you to get clients from the content you post, what you really need is the entire posts that sell module inside my program. And so I'll often say that my program, sure, it's an Instagram marketing program. I'm going to give you all the tricks. I'm going to give you all the hacks, sure. But then when you get inside and you truly learn about positioning and messaging and how to sell what makes you freaking awesome, and dealing with objections from your audience and figuring out what they truly deeply want and what they truly deeply need, that's when you're going to start creating content that sells. And in this podcast, like Shiny New Clients podcast, I go a little bit deeper into these topics because this isn't social media. This is a different thing. This is a big, meaty beast of a thing, a podcast. And we have this one-on-one time together where I can go a little bit deeper. But I'm not going to go there in a reel because that's just not how a reel's strategy works, you feel? And listen, if you're thinking about this and you're like, oh my gosh, Jenna, I want to come up with these answers for my own business. I want to know what my audience wants to hear versus what they need to hear. And maybe you're getting all overwhelmed at even the thought of sorting these things out and approaching it differently. If you try and force it, it's normal that starts to feel really stressful and hard. Instead, I'd encourage you to just let this way of doing things kind of just sit there at the back of your mind. Part of becoming a better marketer and a marketer that sees, clients coming through the door for your business is starting to approach things differently. So having this understanding of tuning into what your audience actually wants to hear you say, what they want to hear from you, what topics they want to talk about. If you change your entire approach to your growth content, think about that moving forward, you're already going to be 10 times better at selling what you sell and at growing your account. It's not something you're going to just switch on necessarily in this moment and then be excellent at. It's a complete change in the way that you're approaching this stuff. That's also why I want to keep this episode short because it's all you really need to know. So I want to just let that marinate. All right. It is late September 2023, and I'm hosting a free class on October 6th. It's all about how to improve your first impression on Instagram. I'm going to be giving away 2 free Instagram audits live on the call. And we're going to talk about ways that you can give your Instagram a makeover right away so that when people come, they trust you faster. You look more credible. You look more organized. You look more legitimate. I want people saying to you in real life, hey, it looks like your business has been doing really well lately because they saw you on Instagram and you looked so fierce and banging on Instagram that people just think that you're this powerhouse now, which you are. You are a freaking powerhouse. So that is October 6th. It's totally free. There's going to be 2 attendees. We'll get free audits there on the call. And I'm also going to give away a free ring light and stand to 1 participant. So you have to come to win it. And I'm just going to give that away because it's fun. The link to save your seat for that is in the show notes. And that's it for me. I'll see you in the next one.